This clarity thing is Kate Langford marked because it's different to anything else. I've created this strategy because of who we are and what we've done, what our experiences, what our blocks are, what our, redundancy and family, and what do we actually want from this thing called career, because we spend more time at work than we do anywhere else. So why do we put, not as much effort into working out what it is we should do? Clarity, what we do in that, first of all, you fill in a questionnaire because we want a screen dump of a brain dump of what's already in there. We are going to go through it all in the session anyway. So it's 5-10 minute form. Then we get in there. We are going to unpack, there's 2 sections of it. The first one is we're going to unpack your whole career history in all those roles, what you liked, didn't like, the boss, the dollars, the days, the people, everything. We go all the way back through. That's half the session. We do a lot of questioning. You won't even realize what comes up because that's the job of a coach, is to hold that mirror and be like, gosh, I never really thought of that. Oh, are you noticing there's a common theme in every one of these? We'll bring all of that out. The second part of the session, we wipe the slate and we dive into you. And this is what makes us different to most career coaching businesses, because people dive in quickly, or you might stop and go, what have I done? What am I good at? What have I always been doing? What skills can I use in my next job? No. The other half is actually, who are you? What lights you up? Sometimes it's like, what do you talk about at barbecues? Like, we have all of our methodology, but what do you talk about that you could talk about forever? We unearth what is actually your genius zone. What is it that you love? And that becomes the industry and a lot of these different things that we do. So then we merge what this over here is matching who you are and transferable, and bringing all of that together to create a role that you love, that you can do and bring through in transferable skills, and unlock all of these things that maybe you didn't even think of. And I'm telling you now, 90% of people, you probably agree with me, Chandra, go, I did not even think I could do it. I didn't even think of that. That makes so much sense. And they get paid more money, and they work less days, and they call the shots in their interview about what they want because they've articulated right in the resume, which is what we normally do after clarity, and then finding the job the right way and all those things. So that's the ripple effect. And you can see the power of clarity. I fell into recruitment 18 years ago. And do you know what I thought? When I went into recruitment, I thought it was helping people. I remember going, I want to be a recruiter. And I went and I sat down. I remember I was 23 and I went, and they said, so do you know what recruitment is? I was like, yeah, we get to help people. And so some of the HR from there, ex-recruiters, they're like, no, it's sales. I was like, well, I just want to help people get jobs. Anyway, 17 years later, traveled the world, managed businesses, all the things. And then did a diploma of counseling, didn't even know why, did all of these things, and then put that together around my passion, and it emerges. So I've obviously done it with myself and everyone that I come into, and that's when my genius zone was unearthed. The business was created in the first place. So I've never actually talked about this, and this is quite cool.